Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. I'm Tara, the metabolic therapist, and I feel so grateful that you've decided to take a work break with me today. We'll spend the next half an hour getting into our low back, our hips, bringing some awareness and relieving subtle tension from the body. So go ahead and find a comfortable chair. And if you haven't taken your shoes and socks off already, please do so. We want to make it easy for you to stretch out your toes and ankles as well. So coming towards the front of the chair so that you feel supported underneath of you, but that your legs, your knees are about hips distance apart, if not a little bit further. And then have your feet flat on the floor. Go ahead and stretch out those toes. Take your palms to your thighs, face up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Feel supported underneath your feet and your low back. Go ahead and allow your eyes to close and gift yourself the focus of witnessing the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. In yoga, we like to refer to this breath and the witness of the breath as a sign of life. We're so very grateful for this life, this gift of breath. Go ahead and draw your awareness to the breath and allow it to expand. Inhaling deeply, pausing at the top of your breath. Exhale slowly through the nose. And then to your degree, see if you can lengthen your inhalations. Pause at the top. Exhale slightly longer than your inhalations. Pause at the bottom. Do this a few more times at your pace. Allowing your belly to be soft, allowing your ribs to expand with the breath. Feel that breath grow all the way up to the shoulders and beyond, as if you're literally growing taller. And then exhale slowly through the nose. Witness all the bones, fascia, and tissue coming back together. Go ahead and release the focus on the breath and let the breath return to normal in and out of the nostrils. If you haven't done so already, with your eyes closed and your gaze in between the eyebrow center, let us set an intention for ourselves. So the reason why we showed up today to practice together, why we're gifting ourselves this break. It might be a word, a symbol, a feeling. Let this be your intention, your focus, so that if the mind wanders throughout practice, you're able to bring it back to your why. Go ahead and open the eyes. And we're going to bring our awareness to the belly. We're going to allow our belly to be soft as we breathe. Go ahead and give that a try. Let your belly be soft. Feel the breath as you expand in the breath, and it lets us grow taller. And then as we exhale, it's like all the ribs come back together. And there's actually like a belly, the belly button is pulling back or drawing back towards the spine. We're going to move into a breath practice called Kapalabhati, also known as skull shining breath. So this is going to release tension and stress from our skull and brain. Have I told you how much I love your brain today? All right. So how we're going to do this is we're going to focus on the exhalation through the nose. It's going to be a forceful exhalation through the nose, but at the same time, we're going to draw that belly button back towards the spine. So it'll look something like this. Okay, we'll go more quickly. And it's all right if stuff comes flying out of your nose. It's a detox breath. Your focus is on the exhalation. The inhalation happens on its own. It's what we say, it's passive. So that'll happen on its own. You're focusing on the exhalation. So go ahead and roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale all the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. Pause, hold the breath. Take your hands, press them into your thighs, draw your shoulders up to your ears. We're going to draw the chin into the chest and then pull the belly button back towards the spine. This is a breath hold. We're holding all this energy inside of our body for as long as you comfortably can. As soon as you need the breath, release the holds, take in a nice breath of oxygen. Exhale slowly. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, half lung of air. Pause. Draw in the lock. So drop the chin towards the chest, draw the belly button towards the spine, press the palms into your thighs. Shoulders up by your ears. Hold this energy in your body. We're building the life force. And then release. Inhale gently. Exhale. Beautiful. Return the breath to normal. Okay. If you have glasses on like me, let's go ahead and take them off. I wear these blue blockers to protect my eyes from all of the artificial lights and from the screens and such. But right now we're going to work on yoga for the eyes. So keep your head and neck center. I want you to only move the eyes. Go ahead and inhale. As we exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Now instead of stretching the eyes, we're going to focus the eyes. So take your right arm out, shoulder height, not too high, not too low. Take the fingertip up towards the ceiling. Take your gaze to the fingertip. And then slowly begin to bend the elbow and keeping your gaze at the fingertip, trying not to blink. Bring your fingertip towards your nose. And then take it back out slowly, keeping your focus on the fingertip. When the elbow is straight, look past the finger. Bring your gaze back to your fingertip. Bend the elbow. Take it back out slowly. When the elbow is straight, look past the finger. Last time, take your gaze to the fingertip. No blinking. No hard and fast rules. You're doing your best to not blink. It's okay if you do. Extend the elbow, look past the finger. Go ahead and release your hands. And let's rub those palms together, building some healing energy. Let's take the right palm and cup it over the right eye. Let's take the left palm and cup it over the left eye. Gaze into the center of your palms, sending healing energy to all the rods and cones of the retina. So very grateful for the gift of sight to see. Go ahead and release your hands. Replace your glasses. Let's take our hands, we'll interlace the palms, press the palms away, and then take those arms up overhead. Adjust your shoulders. Try and get your scapula, readjust those shoulders down so that the biceps are parallel to the ears, to the best of your ability. Press the palms away. Breathe slowly here. Lean over to one side, look up past your bicep. Come back to center. Lean over to the other side, look past your opposite bicep. Come back to center. Release your hands. Let's take the backs of the palms out in front of us to touch. We're going to cross the right hand over the left, interlace those hands. Draw the hands in towards your chest and then the elbows down. Now to your degree, we're going to take the hands back out away from us. Maybe you can go a quarter of the way. Maybe you can go halfway. Maybe you can even go all the way. This is to your degree. This is your practice, your body. And this can change from day to day based on what we ate last night, what we've been drinking, how we've been sleeping, what kind of stress we've had. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back towards the body. We'll take them back out. And let's switch to the other side. And let's take just as much time getting in. We may feel totally different on this side. We may feel more open or more tight. So go to your degree. Don't try and push it. If you're making a funny face and it's hard to breathe, that's a sign from the body to back off some. And just be where you are today. Meet yourself where you are. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. And notice with the exhalations, it's when the body lets go. Go ahead and bring the hands back towards the body. Shake out those wrists. And then take your thumbs. Take those strong thumbs. And let's take our hands and squeeze our forearms together. Squeeze those bones of the wrists together. And then get your thumb in between the muscles and the fascia. We spend so much time at these computers. Go ahead and get the thumb into the palm. Some self-massage. Feels so good. And then we'll switch on over to the other hand. Make sure to squeeze those bones towards one another. And get the thumb in between the wrist bones. Oh, such a gift, self-massage. And then let's take our hands together, and as we take them down and then twirl them around, see if you can find this motion. Really good for the wrists. Go opposite. Shake it out. Okay. Let's go back some so you can see me. All right. So let's take our legs a little bit wider than hips distance. And coming towards the front of the chair, take your hands to your thighs. And as we inhale, we're going to stick our chest out, stick the belly out, look up, take the chest up towards the ceiling. Look as far back as you can, and then exhale, round everything. Really exaggerate the motion. Excuse me. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. And then we'll do this several rounds, but at your pace. Excuse me. So this is cat-cow pose, but from a seated position. Really warming up all the vertebrae from the base of the tailbone all the way up to the base of the skull. Pause at center. Let's take the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Let's take the left hand on the side armchair or the back of the armchair, depending on how you're feeling today. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the spine grow tall. And then exhale, begin to twist. So that you're visualizing that right hip moving more forward than the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to rotate the shoulders. We're unwinding gently here. Inhale. Each time we inhale, we're focusing on lengthening. And then as we exhale, then we twist. So take your gaze. You can look over that left shoulder and then stay here and breathe, focusing on the length as we inhale. And then as we exhale, taking that gaze as far back in the wall behind you, really twisting, wringing out that spinal column. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And as we twist, similar to how we were doing earlier in class, really draw that belly button back towards the spine, squeezing out the debris from the spinal column. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. After your next exhalation, we're going to relieve our hands. We're going to inhale. How slow can you go back to center? Take a nice, gentle breath through the nostrils. Exhale slowly. Noticing lightness, fresh breath and oxygen, vibrant capillaries in and around the shoulders, chest, heart, low back, and hips. Let's take just as much time getting in on the other side. Let's take our left hand on the outside of our right thigh. Take the right hand on the side armchair or the back to your degree. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist. First, focusing on the hip bones, visualizing that left hip moving more forward than the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow tall. Feel the top of the skull grow towards the heavens. And then exhale, rotate the head and neck. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, continue the twist, taking your gaze, look as far as you can on the wall behind you. Staying here for 3 of your deepest breaths yet. Lengthening on the inhalation. Rotating as you exhale and squeeze that belly button back towards the spine. Last one, best one. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. At the bottom of the exhalation, we're going to release our hands and inhale slowly. Come all the way back to center, palms to the thighs, face up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale slowly. Return the breath to normal. Let's take the feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Take your hands to your thighs. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, begin to hinge from the waist, fold forward. Pause. Bring your forearms to your thighs. And maybe you can feel that already. I can. Drop the chin towards your chest and feel the length all along the back side of the body, especially the low back. This may be plenty for you today. If this is you, then just go ahead, stay here and breathe. If this feels easy for you and you'd like to take it further, go ahead and let your hands come down in between your thighs and just let your entire chest come to rest. We're using gravity here. Let the head hang heavy. You can use your hands. You can grab onto the legs of the chair. You can use the strength of your arms to pull your chest closer to your thighs. It's really important that we continue to breathe here. So we're opening up our hips, our hip flexors, our low back. Returning to the breath we were practicing at the beginning of class. Long, slow inhalations. Pause at the top. Exhale slowly. See if you can make the exhalations slightly longer than the inhalations. And then similar in this bent over position, see if you can visualize the back side of the body, especially the low back, really expanding with breath. Visualize a wide back side, receiving all the fresh breath and oxygen as it widens in your trunk and grows up the back side of the body. And then exhale slowly. We're going to gently come out of this. So we're going to take our forearms to our thighs again and inhale, press into those forearms. Help the chest upright. Heel toe, the legs towards one another. Great job. Opening up that low back, the upper and lower torso, lower bodies. They need some relief. Let's take the right foot and cross it over. Let's cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Hips and shoulders are square, facing me. Take your left hand to your right ankle. Take your right hand just underneath of your right knee. Inhale, open up the chest, look up and back. Exhale, hinge forward. Similar to the last pose, we're going to pause here. And this may be plenty. I definitely can feel this right in my hip. If this is where you are today, all you've got to do is activate those toes. So press through the ball of the foot so that the toes are pointing towards the knee. And then you can just tuck your chin in towards your chest. If you'd like to take your hands over that bent shin, allow the head and neck to hang. We're using gravity here, and it'll further enhance the stretch of the hip flexor and the hamstrings and the low back. And your job is to focus on the breath. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the hands back to your thigh. Press up onto your shin. Lift the chest away. We're going to help that right leg from uncross. And shake out the leg. Self-massage. And then notice the lightness on that side. Yes, of course we want to bring it to the other side. So we'll cross the left leg over the right thigh. Maybe you can already tell, like, ooh, I feel so different on this side. So we approach each side differently, or with the same compassion, love, and gentleness. So take your hand to your knee and your ankle. Inhale, open up the chest, press through the ball of the foot to activate those toes. Take care of the knee. Exhale, fold forward. Pause and just rest. Drop your chin towards your chest. Breathe into that left hip flexor. Now feel free to stay here, or if you're ready to take it to the next variation, you can take your hands all the way over your bent shin, letting gravity further enhance the stretch. Three of your deepest breaths yet. Bring your hands back to your shin. As we inhale, help the chest upright. Help the leg to uncross, shake it out. Let's go ahead and sit back in our chair. Oh, allow yourself to be comforted. Let your right palm rest in your left palm. Bring your thumbs to touch together. Allow the awareness to be, again, of that upper lip, where the breath moves in and out of the nostrils. Without trying to change a thing, simply observe. And we'll close our practice today with a Japa Japa meditation. So mentally say to yourself with each inhalation, I am grateful for my, and then as you exhale, name to yourself mentally an object of your appreciation. My 2 eyes, my 10 fingers, my lungs, my heart. Inhale, I am grateful for my. Exhale, pets, friends, family, home. Something different each breath. Mentally saying to yourself, I am grateful for my, as you inhale, and then exhale, name that object of appreciation to yourself. After your next exhalation, let's go ahead and release the Japa Japa meditation. Feeling grateful for the attitude of gratitude and how it enhances our vibe in every cell of our body. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, we'll take our hands out wide. Inhale, gathering up so much mana, life force, prana energy. Bringing the hands through prayer position down towards the heart. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Tara. This is Live Yoga Channel. I'm so grateful. If you learned anything today, please write a note, subscribe, share with your loved ones. We're growing our subscribership here, and super happy for your participation. Also, if you'd love to tune back in a half hour, I'm going to open up for the Trust Your Gut Club. And this is where we meet about all things digestive wellness. And today we're going to be talking about an upcoming group liver flush that I'm leading. So come back, tune back in a half hour. Bring your hydrating bevy. Let's talk story. And bring your questions about digestion and the lovely, lovely liver. I'm super happy to connect with you more then. So thanks. Ahui ho. Namaste.